Spaghetti with tomato sauce. A classic of Italian cuisine, spaghetti with tomato sauce is one of the most popular dishes worldwide. It is simple, delicious, and can be prepared with just a few ingredients. In this recipe, I will show you how to make a flavorful sauce with fresh herbs and the perfect consistency. Ingredients for 2 to 3 servings for the tomato sauce. 1. 1/2 onion, finely chopped, approximately 100 g. 2. 1 tablespoon grated garlic, 15 grams. 3. 2 tablespoons tomato paste, 40 grams. 4. 1 can of pureed tomatoes, 700 grams. 5. 1 teaspoon oregano. 6. 1 teaspoon basil. 7. Half a teaspoon sugar. 8. Salt and black pepper to taste. 9. 1 tablespoon olive oil, for frying, for the pasta. 1 pack of spaghetti. 2. 1 tablespoon salt, for the cooking water. 3. 2 ladles of pasta water for garnishing. 1. A drizzle of olive oil. 2. Chopped parsley. 3. Chili flakes. 4. Parmesan. Step 1. Preparing the ingredients. Before we start cooking, let's prepare all the ingredients. 1. Peel and finely chop the onion. 1. The finer it is, the better its flavor will be distributed in the sauce. 2. Peel and finely grate the garlic or crush it with a garlic press. 3. If using fresh herbs, chop them finely as well. Step 2. Making the tomato sauce. Sautéing onion and garlic. 1. Heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil in a pan or pot over medium heat. 2. Add the chopped onion and sauté for about 3 to 4 minutes until it becomes translucent. 2. Stir regularly to prevent burning. 3. Add the grated garlic and sauté for another minute until it becomes fragrant. 3. Be careful not to let the garlic get too dark, as it can turn bitter. Adding tomato paste. 1. Now, add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to the pan and roast it for about 1 to 2 minutes. 1. This enhances the aroma and gives the sauce a deeper color. Adding pureed tomatoes and spices. 1. Pour in the canned pureed tomatoes, 700 grams. 2. Add 1 teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon basil, and half a teaspoon sugar. 2. The sugar helps to balance the acidity of the tomatoes. 3. Season the sauce with salt and black pepper to taste. Letting the sauce simmer. 1. Let the sauce simmer over low to medium heat for at least 15 to 20 minutes, stirring occasionally. 2. The longer the sauce simmers, the more intense the flavor will become. 2. If it gets too thick, you can add a bit of water. Step 3. Cooking the spaghetti perfectly. Boiling the water. 1. Fill a large pot with water. 1. A general rule: use about 1 liter of water per 100 grams of pasta. 2. Bring the water to a boil and add 1 tablespoon of salt. Cooking the spaghetti. 1. Once the water is boiling, add the spaghetti. 2. Cook according to the package instructions, usually 8 to 12 minutes, until al dente. 2. This means they should still have a slight bite. 3. Stir occasionally to prevent the pasta from sticking together. Saving pasta water. 1. Before draining the spaghetti, scoop out 2 ladles of pasta water. 1. The starch in the water helps make the sauce creamy. Draining the pasta. 1. Drain the spaghetti in a colander, but do not rinse them with water, as the starch helps the sauce cling to the pasta. Step 4. Combining the sauce and pasta. Mixing the pasta with the sauce. 1. Add the drained spaghetti directly into the pan with the sauce. 2. Add the 2 ladles of pasta water and stir everything well. Final seasoning. 1. Taste the sauce and adjust the seasoning if necessary. 1. If the sauce is too thick, add a little more pasta water. Step 5. Serving and garnishing. Portioning. 1. Divide the spaghetti with sauce onto plates. Garnishing. 1. Drizzle a little olive oil over the pasta for extra flavor. 2. Sprinkle freshly chopped parsley on top. 3. If you like it spicier, add some chili flakes. 4. Finally, top with freshly grated Parmesan. Tips and variations. 1. With meat. If you like, you can add ground meat to the sauce. 1. Sauté it after the onions before adding the tomato paste. 2. With vegetables. For a vegetarian version, add finely chopped bell peppers, zucchini, or mushrooms to the sauce. 3. Creamy variation. If you prefer a creamier sauce, you can add a splash of cream or plant-based alternatives. 4. With fresh tomatoes. If you don't want to use canned tomatoes, peel, puree, and use fresh tomatoes instead. Conclusion: this spaghetti recipe is a true classic that everyone will love. With simple ingredients and a few tricks, the sauce becomes particularly aromatic and smooth. Enjoy cooking. Smile creamy garlic parmesan spaghetti. A simple and delicious recipe. Spaghetti in a creamy garlic parmesan sauce are a real treat for all pasta lovers. This recipe is easy to prepare, requires only a few ingredients, and results in a wonderfully creamy texture with an intense flavor. Ingredients for 2 to 3 servings for the pasta. 1. 300 grams spaghetti, durum wheat. 2. Water and salt for boiling for the sauce. 1. 30 grams butter. 2. 4 garlic cloves, crushed and chopped. 3. 2 tablespoons flour. 4. 500 milliliters milk, about 2½ cups. 5. Salt, pepper, and paprika to taste. 6. Herb mix of your choice. 7. 50 grams Parmigiano Reggiano, freshly grated for garnish. 1. A handful of fresh parsley, chopped. Step 1. Preparing the ingredients. Before we start cooking, we prepare all the ingredients. 1. Peel and finely chop the garlic cloves or press them using a garlic press. 2. Finely chop the parsley and set it aside. 3. Freshly grate the Parmigiano Reggiano. Freshly grated cheese has a more intense flavor than pre-packaged grated cheese. 4. Measure out the flour and have the milk ready so that everything is within reach. Step 2. Cooking the spaghetti to perfection. While preparing the sauce, we cook the spaghetti. Boiling the water. 1. Fill a large pot with water, about 3 liters for 300 grams of spaghetti. 2. Bring the water to a boil and add a tablespoon of salt. Cooking the spaghetti al dente. 1. Once the water is boiling, add the spaghetti and stir immediately to prevent them from sticking together. 2. Cook the spaghetti according to the package instructions until al dente, usually 8 to 12 minutes. 3. After the indicated cooking time, taste a piece of pasta. It should still be slightly firm to the bite. Draining the pasta. 1. Drain the pasta in a colander. 2. Do not rinse them with water, as the remaining starch helps the sauce adhere better to the pasta. Step 3. Preparing the creamy garlic parmesan sauce. Sautéing butter and garlic. 1. Heat the butter in a large pan or pot over medium heat. 2. Once the butter has melted, add the chopped garlic. 3. Sauté the garlic for about 1 to 2 minutes until fragrant. 3. Be careful not to let it brown too much, as it can turn bitter. Adding flour and making a roux. 1. Sprinkle 2 tablespoons of flour over the butter-garlic mixture. 2. Stir well with a whisk to prevent lumps from forming. 3. Let the roux cook for about 1 minute, stirring constantly, until it turns slightly golden. Slowly adding the milk. 1. Gradually pour in the milk, 500 milliliters, while stirring continuously with a whisk or wooden spoon. 2. Stir constantly to ensure the flour blends smoothly with the liquid. 3. Once all the milk is added, bring the sauce to a gentle boil while stirring. Seasoning and simmering. 1. Season the sauce with salt, black pepper, and paprika to taste. 2. Add your preferred herb mix, e.g., oregano, basil, or Italian seasoning. 3. Let the sauce simmer over low to medium heat for about 7 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally to prevent burning. Step 4. Adding Parmesan and finishing the sauce stirring in the cheese. 1. After simmering, add the grated Parmigiano Reggiano, 50 grams, to the sauce. 2. Stir well until the cheese is fully melted and the sauce has a creamy consistency. Combining the spaghetti with the sauce. 1. Add the cooked spaghetti directly to the pan with the sauce. 2. Stir well so that every strand of pasta is evenly coated with the creamy sauce. Step 5. Serving and garnishing portioning. 1. Divide the spaghetti with the sauce onto plates. Garnishing. 1. Sprinkle the chopped parsley over the pasta. 2. If desired, add some freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano or a drizzle of olive oil on top. Tips and variations. 1. Even creamier. If you want an even creamier consistency, add a splash of cream or a plant-based alternative, e.g., oat or almond milk. 2. With vegetables. For a vegetarian version, you can add mushrooms, bell peppers, or zucchini to the sauce. 3. With chicken. If you prefer meat, you can add grilled chicken strips. 4. More spice. If you like it spicier, you can add chili flakes or a pinch of freshly grated nutmeg. Frequently asked questions: can I prepare the sauce in advance? Yes. The sauce can be prepared in advance and stored in the refrigerator for up to 2 days. When reheating, add a little milk to restore the creamy consistency. Can I use other types of cheese? Yes, you can also use Grana Padano or Pecorino Romano instead of Parmigiano Reggiano. How can I make the recipe gluten-free? Use gluten-free spaghetti and replace the flour with a gluten-free flour mix. Conclusion: these creamy garlic Parmesan spaghetti are the perfect comfort food. With simple ingredients and just a few steps, you can create a wonderfully aromatic pasta dish with an incredibly creamy sauce. Enjoy cooking. Smile spaghetti.